Hey everyone, David from Social Expression here. Welcome to my video on social anxiety problems. This is a series I'm going to decided to do. And the first one I wanted to make was on eye contact. And I'm actually trying to make eye contact with you in the camera instead of looking at myself in the video. So I'm going to cover it up with another screen here so I make sure to remember to look into the camera. Besides looking at my notes. Okay, so what is this thing about eye contact that we have when we have social anxiety that's so difficult? It's pretty common. Now, one thing I want to explain about eye contact is with human beings, we do have a sensitivity to it in terms of friend or foe type of scenarios biologically. So it's a way to assert aggression or connection or submission or dominance. Kind of biologically. So know that first of all that if you have eye contact problems, that socially confident people or people that don't have social anxiety issues, they still look away. They don't always look at everybody in the eyes and all that. They're just not concerned about it like we are, and think they're screwed up and whatnot because they obviously, you might have a lot of problems making eye contact at all. So I'm going to mention a few things here about how to work on this issue. Now, of course, I'm talking about eye contact as a behavioral thing because it's really not about making eye contact necessarily. There is, a little bit of behavioral side to this, but more important is, the self-acceptance aspect. So how do we work on something like eye contact? Well, first of all, you're doing your self-acceptance, either rational statements or affirmations every day, on loving yourself and accepting yourself. The second thing is, are you able to look at yourself in the eyes in the mirror for, an extended period of time? It's a great way to practice is on yourself. And you can also do your affirmations in the mirror while doing it, but just alone, just kind of being with yourself there and taking a look at yourself in the mirror and watching what thoughts come up. Now, I don't want you to go look in the mirror and then be beating up on yourself. It's really important to try to stay neutral or to be positive and saying some kind of affirmations, okay? So that's something to practice, is in the mirror with yourself. Now, we can also do some visualization work if you want. And one thing I've been doing a lot of recently that's been helping me with talking to women more when I'm out is women that I think are cute and clearly they think I'm cute. We're making a lot of eye contact and whatnot because I don't really have a problem with that. It's more the taking action part that I've been working on lately, and been doing well with it, making progress. So, but the point is that I sometimes I will have, in terms of taking action, a little excess fear. So I've been doing something I call fear flushing, and it's a very simple process. It's where you visualize a situation. You can do it at home. And you really get into the situation and feel the fear of the situation viscerally in your body. And then what you do is you imagine that fear sinking and draining out of you, or flushing out of you, while you keep the picture in mind and just push the fear out of your body. Just push it, kind of drain it out, flush it out. And what you'll notice is that the situation should look different. You should feel more neutral and free to act. Now, you might visualize it again. It comes back. That's fine. Keep practicing that. Try this fear flushing technique, visualization at home. You can actually do it on the spot too. I've done it on the spot so I can take action. But it's a little harder to do, out amongst people because it's sometimes hard to be aware. I've had that with myself. Like, oh, I'm afraid to take action here, and sometimes I just don't catch it. But when I do, and I've used this process, it has worked for me. So that's another thing to try. So those are all things you can pretty much do at home. Now, the thing is to try it out, a behavioral exercise. And if we're talking about using a behavioral hierarchy, I don't know where you're at, but hopefully you're able to make it to the store or something like that. So one thing I say that's great about learning social skills and helping do behavioral work or exposure stuff is to do it with a clerk or a salesperson, because they are required to interact with you. So if you go to the store, you need to buy something. How make sure that you can do it with not make sure, but try it out with the clerk. So making that strong eye contact, really making eye contact. If you can, throw a smile in there and ask them, how's their day? How are things going? It depends on where you're at with your social anxiety. So that would be a simple way to try it in an exposure sense when you're out. But I think it's important at home, if you really, really have problems making eye contact, to do some stuff in the mirror with yourself, do your self-acceptance affirmations, things like that. Okay, so that was my video there on eye contact, social anxiety problems, eye contact. As always, check out my blog, my site, socialexpression.net. Got a free newsletter there. I've got a free ebook or guide that I just finished that I'm going to put up soon. And if you sign up now, I'll make sure you get it. And of course, any new subscribers will get it automatically. I'm switching over to something that can deliver it automatically, so I don't have to send it manually. So yeah, please check out socialexpression.net, and you can subscribe up here if you like the video to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to socialexpression.net. Oh, and I'm currently working on starting to work on getting the outline done for Dissolve Your Social Anxiety home-based course to help you overcome your social anxiety. So I'm pretty excited about that. Should last about 3 months with weekly lessons. And I'll be talking more about that in upcoming videos. Okay, this video is already too long, so thanks for watching. Keep working on your social anxiety. You can do it, you can get over it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.